Daily Riva starting from the knees from closed guard. Whenever you have somebody in your closed guard, okay, their objective is to open your guard. The question is, who's going to open this guard first? Them or you? You have to open the guard on your turns, just like your front entry door to your house. Otherwise, whoever's trying to get into your front door, if they open it first, you got a real big problem. They're way ahead of you and they know exactly what they want, which is to kill you or rob you or both. Here, it's almost the same thing. He either wants to kill me or rob me in my position. So think of it that way, okay? So as he's starting to engage his type of, he's got his post, he's got the hip here. As my guard opens here, his knee typically will come up. He's not going to stay on his knee, okay? So what happens is when the knee is up, the Daily Riva hook goes in. This will okay? The second that the hook goes in, my hand begins to control his heel, and I have to have his shin more so connected to me. The question with Daily Riva is, the key is to do just enough. I don't want to do this right here, sorry. And I don't want to be on like a week so he collapses me. I need to have these frames so I can begin to shift his weight, okay? This is a Daily Riva hook. The hook either can push with my right foot on his hip or it can pull. Whatever the case may be, I have to control here. I cannot be here, okay, because the angle is off. From here, you play underhook Daily Riva, but that torques their knee, and I don't really do that, okay? So whenever, and you always gotta remember, this position is gonna get loose, and you have to readjust it. You have to readjust it. So as hip goes here, right front on the hip, I'm gonna move the hip over, and I'm controlling this. I want to be able to sit up, okay, and be able to shift his weight. The key is to keep shifting his weight, to focus him on balancing, while I think of what kind of sweep that this balance enables me to do, okay? So, shifting up this way. He's on his knee, my foot's on the hip. Because he was opening my guard, I got the sleeve. Oftentimes, you're gonna get the collar. If it's a loose grip, it's bad for you. But if you notice, I can grip, I can re-grip. What I need to do is, I need to be one unit. I can't do this right here and then push and then kill myself from disconnection of the lower body of body. It's got to work together. What I need to do is I need to be able to lift him and control this position here. The right hand is a steering wheel. I can re-grip it here, but I pull his head down, lift his hip. Okay, yes, he's a lot lighter, but the point is, I need to be able to lift and this balance, okay? So from here, ideally what I want, and we'll get to this, is if he regains his stance, because this is what they're gonna wanna do, I'm gonna sit up, push him away. He's not gonna wanna fall back or push back into me. And again, lift him up and guide him with the steering wheel to the right. Because as his hand plants, I can switch from the collar to that sleeve, which is what I want. And then again, sit up, balance here. The right leg is here, in here, grab that collar here, in, and gently take them over as I begin to get to top position, whether it be mount, side, whatever it may be. This is deep Daily Riva. The reason why I'm showing you this sweep because it's incredibly effective and fairly easy to do. But first, we're going to do the weight shifting Daily Riva drill. So what we're going to do is this. He's going to stand up. He's going to give me the Daily Riva. Okay? This is a hook. This is a drill where I'm going to load his weight using the hook, and he's going to cooperate with me. A couple things happen here that you got to know. If your hip's too far here, your right foot is a step on the hip, and this, you can lift it and shift it. I need to have my knee always up. I cannot let him drive this knee over and kill my hook, because he has a pass. It's no good for me. When this happens, you've got to lose gi, you've got to readjust. I want to get him kind of on the line here. If his position position begins to torque your foot, you can remove this foot and you begin to use this as a daily Riva wall. It's either a hook, or you can remove the hook, push the knee, so the knee, his knee is always going down, okay? Very important, because here, if he drives his knee in, it's almost like a foot lock. So I can pick it out and begin to use it, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a weight shifting drill, okay? Well, I'm gonna need to go in a circle, circle. So we're gonna reset over here. What he's gonna do is he's gonna grab the back of my collar with his right hand, right here, okay? And this hand is gonna, as I lift his weight, he's gonna post with this hand and with this hand. And he's gonna stay balanced, okay? I'm gonna shift this weight up and to the right. So I'm gonna get a little bit of momentum. My right foot on the hip, really here I'm crunched up. I'm gonna push away, sit up, I'm gonna come up, lift, here. So put your hand to the right. Yes, right there. And then as I come back up, go in a little bit of a circle. I wanna push this leg back. I wanna load his weight. And you see how we go in a circle. Load his weight. Load his weight. Circle. Load his weight. You can post with the right. Got him to the right. You can post with the right hand. I got him to the right with my right hand. And I'm constantly readjusting my hips, hooks, right. Notice how I have his heel to my hip. He's disbalanced. From here, I push away, sit up, lift, right. So I want you guys to be able to do these circles, because when you can actually control the weight, I can guide him right, or I can guide him left. Now, this is a simple drill. Okay? When you do this, to help each other. Gotta do it. And I'm gonna help him. Okay? This hooks. Here, and I'm gonna pull him up. You lift. Good. Posting on my right fist also, you know. Yeah, we made like this skill 180. You have to be able to do this. 0, 1, 2. You do. Grab somebody similar sizes.